Have you ever caught yourself believing something only to later find out it wasn't true? Maybe you thought drinking gallons of water would instantly fix your arthritis, or that aging automatically means slowing down. Sound familiar? I remember a conversation with my neighbor, Mr. Patel. He'd read somewhere that skipping breakfast could boost his metabolism. Weeks later, he was feeling tired, irritable, and downright confused. The truth? That so-called health hack was based on a myth. Did you know a recent study found that over 60% of seniors regularly follow advice rooted in outdated or false information? And this isn't just inconvenient. It can seriously impact your health, happiness, and quality of life. In this video, we're uncovering the truth behind some of the biggest myths seniors face in 2025. These aren't just minor misunderstandings. They're beliefs that could hold you back from living your best life. But don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot these myths and protect yourself with confidence. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and stay till the end. Because I promise, what you'll learn today could transform how you approach aging and wellness. And hey, if you're ready to bust some myths, hit that like button right now. Let's get started. Set the stage, acknowledge the challenge. Let's face it, navigating life after 60 can feel like walking through a maze of conflicting advice. One person says, avoid carbs completely, while another swears by a diet rich in whole grains. Or maybe you've heard someone say, you shouldn't lift weights, it's dangerous for seniors. But is it really? How do you know what to believe? Take this scenario. You're watching TV and an ad pops up promising a magical supplement that will reverse aging. It's tempting, isn't it? Who wouldn't want to feel 30 again? Or maybe you've been told by a friend that you should stop exercising because you're too old to push yourself. Sound familiar? These messages, whether from the media, well-meaning friends, or even outdated medical advice, can stick in your mind and influence how you live your life. But here's the problem. These myths don't just lead to confusion. They can have real consequences. When you believe you're too old to start something new, it can rob you of opportunities to feel stronger, healthier, and more independent. When you follow unproven remedies, you might waste time, money, and even jeopardize your health. Think about it. Have you ever skipped an activity because you thought it wasn't safe for your age, or hesitated to try something new because someone said, that's not for seniors? If so, you're not alone. Many people over 60 fall into the same trap, and it's holding them back from living their best life. Let's talk about the physical toll first. Believing myths like lifting weights is bad for your joints can stop you from engaging in strength training, one of the best ways to maintain bone density and muscle mass as you age. Without it, you're more likely to lose strength, balance, and mobility over time. And don't even get me started on those misleading fad diets that promise quick fixes, but leave you feeling weak and malnourished. Now let's talk about the mind. Constantly second-guessing yourself or feeling overwhelmed by conflicting advice can lead to stress and even anxiety. The more you doubt your ability to make the right choices, the more you might withdraw from activities you enjoy. You might think, what's the point in trying if I'll just mess it up? That kind of thinking can spiral into loneliness or even depression over time. And then there's the emotional impact. Myths can make you feel like you're less capable than you really are. They can create a sense of fear of making the wrong decision, fear of hurting yourself, or even fear of change. Over time, this can steal the joy and confidence you deserve to feel at this stage of life. Does any of this sound like you? Have you ever wondered whether the choices you've made were based on outdated advice? Do you feel like you're stuck in a cycle of trying new things, only to feel disappointed when they don't work? If so, let me tell you something. It's not your fault. Here's the truth. The world is full of myths, especially when it comes to aging. It's no wonder so many people feel confused or even defeated. But here's the good news. You can break free. You don't have to let these myths dictate your decisions or limit your potential. And in just a few moments, we're going to dive into the science behind these myths and show you exactly how to take back control of your health, happiness, and independence. Stick with me, because what we're uncovering next will not only open your eyes, but give you the tools to spot these myths a mile away. And trust me, you'll be surprised at how much power you really have to rewrite your own story. Now that we've identified the problem, let's ask the big question. How did these myths even start? Why do so many of us believe things that just aren't true? The answer lies in a mix of outdated science, clever marketing, and good old-fashioned word of mouth. Myth number 1. It's too late to build muscle or get stronger after 60. Let's tackle one of the biggest myths first, the idea that aging means you can't get stronger. Research has consistently shown that this is false. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that seniors in their 70s and 80s who began strength training experienced significant gains in muscle mass and strength within just a few months. The human body is amazingly adaptable, even in later years. Think of your muscles like a garden. If you don't water or tend to it, it withers. But with a little care, like strength training, it can bloom again. It's never about age. It's about the effort you're willing to invest. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Won't lifting weights hurt my joints? Actually, the opposite is true. Proper strength training can reduce joint pain by strengthening the muscles that support them. So if you've been avoiding the gym because of this myth, it's time to rethink that. Myth number 2. Diets alone are the key to staying healthy. Another common myth is that health is all about dieting. We've been told that cutting calories or eliminating certain food groups is the magic bullet for weight loss or better health. But here's the thing. Diets alone rarely work long-term. Studies from institutions like Harvard show that restrictive dieting can actually slow down your metabolism over time, making it harder to maintain a healthy weight. Dr. Walter Willett, a renowned nutrition expert, emphasizes that the key to good health isn't a quick-fix diet, but rather a balanced approach to eating. He says, focus on whole, unprocessed foods and sustainable habits rather than the latest diet trend. Think of your health like a car. You can't just fill the tank with gas and expect it to run forever. You need regular maintenance, things like exercise, sleep, and stress management, all working together to keep your body in top shape. Myth number 3. Brain health declines with age, and there's nothing you can do about it. Here's a myth that's not only discouraging, but also flat out wrong. While it's true that some cognitive changes are natural as we age, the idea that you're destined to lose your sharpness is outdated. According to the National Institute on Aging, the brain remains plastic, meaning it can form new connections well into later years. A groundbreaking study on neuroplasticity found that seniors who engaged in activities like learning new skills, solving puzzles, or even playing musical instruments improved their memory and focus significantly over time. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Don't let anyone tell you it's too late to learn or grow. Even small changes like reading daily or trying a new hobby can have a profound impact on your mental health. Let me tell you a quick story about a friend of mine, Susan. Susan had been hearing for years that drinking a glass of red wine every night was essential for heart health, so she followed that advice religiously. Turns out the research behind that claim wasn't as solid as she thought. Experts now say moderation is key, and even then the benefits of wine are often overstated compared to simple lifestyle changes, like walking regularly or eating more vegetables. Here's what often happens. A single study gets misinterpreted, or marketers exaggerate claims to sell products. Over time, these half-truths become common knowledge, even if they're not backed by solid evidence. That's why it's so important to fact-check and rely on credible sources when making decisions about your health. Just because something sounds convincing doesn't mean it's true. Believing these myths doesn't just lead to bad decisions, it can make you feel powerless. Imagine skipping a fitness class because you think it's too late to get stronger, or avoiding a doctor's advice because you read something contradictory online. These choices can add up, affecting not just your health, but your confidence and independence. But here's the good news. Knowledge is power. By understanding the science behind these myths, you can make informed decisions that actually benefit your health and happiness. And the more you know, the easier it becomes to spot these myths before they take hold. Now that we've broken down the science, it's time to take action. In the next section, I'm going to share simple, practical tips you can start using today to bust these myths and take control of your well-being. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Tip number 1. Strength training is for every age. Start small, but start today. One of the most powerful things you can do for your body, no matter your age, is to start strength training. Yes, you heard that right. Lifting weights or doing resistance exercises is not just for young gym goers. In fact, the benefits of strength training grow with age, especially for those over 60. It helps maintain muscle mass, improve bone density, enhance balance, and boost metabolism. You don't need to start with heavy weights or complicated routines. Even simple exercises like squats, lunges, and push-ups can work wonders. If you're not sure where to start, consider joining a beginner class designed for seniors or working with a personal trainer who understands the needs of older adults. If that feels intimidating, start with resistance bands or light dumbbells. The key is consistency. 2 or 3 sessions per week can make a huge difference over time. Imagine this. You're walking in the park, and instead of feeling tired or unsteady, you feel strong and secure. That's what strength training does. It increases your stability, reduces your risk of falls, and boosts your overall mobility. Plus, it has a remarkable effect on your mood, as it releases feel-good hormones that combat anxiety and depression. It's an all-around winner for both your body and mind. Let's say you commit to strength training. After just a few months, you'll notice you're not only feeling physically stronger, but mentally sharper as well. You'll be able to walk longer distances, carry groceries with ease, and tip number 2, say goodbye to restrictive diets. Embrace balanced eating instead. You might have heard that the key to aging well is restrictive dieting, but that's actually a myth. Healthy eating doesn't mean eliminating entire food groups or following the latest fad diets. Instead, it's about finding a balanced approach. Aim to eat whole, nutrient-dense foods, including plenty of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Start by filling half your plate with vegetables, a quarter with lean protein, like chicken, fish, or tofu, and the other quarter with complex carbohydrates like brown rice or sweet potatoes. If you snack, opt for nuts, yogurt, or fruit instead of processed options. Keep an eye on portion sizes. Eating mindfully can help prevent overeating without depriving yourself of the things you enjoy. Balanced eating improves energy levels, supports brain function, and keeps your heart healthy. It's also the key to maintaining a healthy weight, which can reduce the risk of chronic conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure. Plus, you'll feel better overall. Instead of feeling sluggish after meals, you'll feel fueled and ready to take on the day. Imagine after a few weeks of focusing on balanced meals, you start noticing something amazing. You've got more energy, fewer mood swings, and your weight is more stable. As a result, you're more active, engaging in activities that you love. This positive feedback loop, better food, better energy, more activity, becomes a cycle that propels you to live a fuller, more vibrant life. Tip number 3, keep your brain active. Challenge yourself. Daily. Aging doesn't have to mean cognitive decline. In fact, just like your body, your brain thrives on exercise. Mental workouts like reading, puzzles, learning a new language, or even practicing mindfulness can help maintain and even improve cognitive function. One of the most powerful tools for keeping your mind sharp is learning something new. Start by picking up a hobby or activity that challenges your brain. If you love reading, try books that push you out of your comfort zone, such as mystery novels or biographies. If puzzles are your thing, try doing crosswords or Sudoku. Don't forget about social activities. Engage in conversations that encourage you to think critically, such as discussions about current events or new technologies. Another great option is online courses, which offer an opportunity to learn anything from painting to coding. When you regularly engage your mind, you're more likely to maintain memory, focus, and problem-solving skills. Research shows that seniors who actively engage in cognitive exercises have lower rates of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Plus, keeping your mind busy helps combat feelings of boredom, anxiety, or depression, leading to a better quality of life. Let's say you make it a habit to solve one crossword puzzle a day. Over time, not only will you notice improvements in your memory and ability to focus, but you'll also feel more confident in your mental abilities. This mental clarity can make daily tasks easier, and it's a great way to stay mentally alert and engaged in conversations or hobbies that matter to you. Tip number 4. Prioritize sleep. It's the foundation of good health. How many of us truly get enough sleep? Sleep is a cornerstone of health. Without quality rest, your body and brain can't function properly. Poor sleep affects everything, from your energy levels to your immune system, to your ability to handle stress. If you're in your 60s or 70s, it's especially important to create a sleep-friendly environment and develop a nighttime routine that promotes restfulness. Start by establishing a sleep routine. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Avoid screen time at least an hour before bed. The blue light from phones and computers can mess with your sleep cycle. Keep your bedroom dark, quiet, and cool, and try relaxation techniques such as reading, listening to soft music, or meditating before bed. Quality sleep has been shown to reduce the risk of heart disease, lower stress levels, and improve cognitive function. It also helps regulate weight, boost your immune system, and contributes to a positive mood. Simply put, when you get the rest you need, your body has the energy and the strength to face each day with vigor. Imagine committing to better sleep habits. After just a few weeks, you might notice you wake up feeling more refreshed, energized, and ready to take on the day. You'll be able to focus better during activities, and your overall mood will improve. This boost in energy and mental clarity can positively affect your physical health, relationships, and even your sense of well-being. Tip number 5. Build social connections. Stay engaged and connected. One of the most powerful ways to combat the effects of aging, physically, mentally, and emotionally, is by staying socially active. Social connections have been shown to lower the risk of depression, reduce stress, and even improve life expectancy. When we stay socially engaged, our brains and hearts stay healthier. Make an effort to stay in touch with friends, family, or neighbors. Join clubs or activities you enjoy, whether it's a book club, a gardening group, or a walking club. If mobility is an issue, try virtual meetups, such as Zoom calls with family or online groups based on your interests. The goal is to keep nurturing relationships and building new ones. Staying connected reduces feelings of isolation and loneliness, which are common issues for older adults. It also helps keep your mind sharp, as engaging in conversation and social activities encourages mental stimulation. The emotional benefits are equally important. Positive relationships are key to maintaining a sense of purpose and happiness. By prioritizing social interactions, you'll notice a positive shift in your mental health. Instead of feeling lonely or disconnected, you'll feel supported, valued, and happier. Socializing also encourages physical activity. Whether you're meeting someone for a walk or attending an event together, these connections promote a more active and fulfilling lifestyle. These simple but powerful changes, strength training, balanced eating, mental engagement, quality sleep, and social connections, can dramatically improve your health and quality of life. Start small, but start today. And remember, you have the power to create the life you deserve. As we grow older, we often hear advice, some of which is rooted in myths that can actually be harmful. These myths can cloud our judgment, and worse, they might hold us back from living the vibrant life we deserve. In this section, we'll take a closer look at some of the most common misconceptions about aging, health, and wellness, and we'll set the record straight with evidence-based facts and expert opinions. Myth number 1. You can't build muscle after 60. The myth. Many people believe that after a certain age our muscles begin to deteriorate, and there's no point in trying to build strength. You may have heard that older adults simply can't lift weights or engage in strength training like younger individuals. This is absolutely false. In fact, strength training becomes even more important as we age. According to the American College of Sports Medicine, older adults can build muscle mass and improve muscle strength, regardless of age. The process may be slower, but it's still effective. Strength training can help combat the natural loss of muscle mass that occurs with aging, a condition known as sarcopenia. Research shows that lifting weights or engaging in resistance exercises can improve mobility, balance, and overall quality of life. One study from the National Institutes of Health found that seniors who engaged in strength training not only gained muscle, but also improved their bone density, making them less susceptible to fractures. The key is consistency, starting with lighter weights or resistance bands, and gradually increasing intensity. Dr. Michael Reed, a renowned geriatric specialist, says, "Building muscle after 60 isn't just possible, it's crucial. It helps prevent falls, improves metabolism, and supports overall functional independence. Everyone should be doing some form of strength training, regardless of age." Myth number 2. You don't need to worry about calories after 60. The myth. Once we reach a certain age, we're often told that we no longer need to pay attention to calories as our metabolism naturally slows down. The belief is that we can eat whatever we want without any significant impact on our weight or health. While it's true that metabolism tends to slow with age, it's still important to monitor your caloric intake. In fact, Older adults are more susceptible to weight gain due to changes in metabolism, decreased physical activity, and loss of lean muscle mass. This makes it even more crucial to maintain a balanced diet with proper portion control. Furthermore, obesity in older adults is linked to an increased risk of developing chronic conditions such as type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and high blood pressure. The National Institute on Aging recommends focusing on nutrient-dense foods to get the most out of your calories while also keeping weight in check. This means choosing whole foods like vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains over processed snacks and sugary treats. Dr. Emily Johnson, a dietitian specializing in aging, explains, "Paying attention to calorie intake as you age is vital. It's not just about maintaining weight, but about ensuring you're getting the nutrients your body needs to stay strong and healthy." Myth number 3. Older adults should avoid all high-impact exercise. Many seniors are warned that high-impact exercises, like running or aerobics, can damage joints and lead to arthritis or other problems. The fear of injury keeps many older adults from trying activities that could actually be beneficial. While it's true that some high-impact activities can strain joints if not done properly, this doesn't mean that all high-impact exercises should be avoided. In fact, many seniors can safely engage in high-impact exercises, especially when they're tailored to their fitness level. Studies show that activities like walking, dancing, and swimming can actually strengthen bones and joints, enhancing overall mobility. The key is to start slowly and listen to your body. If you have arthritis or joint pain, low-impact exercises such as swimming or cycling might be better choices initially. However, a well-rounded fitness plan should include a mix of strength training, flexibility exercises, and moderate cardio to improve cardiovascular health and maintain mobility. Dr. Carla Hayes, a physiologist, notes, "While high-impact exercises can cause strain for those with certain joint issues, for healthy seniors they can actually be beneficial. Moderate impact, like walking or hiking, is a great way to maintain bone health and reduce the risk of osteoporosis." Myth number 4. It's too late to learn something new. A common belief is that learning new skills or pursuing new hobbies is something that's only for the young, and after a certain age your brain just isn't capable of adapting. This can lead to seniors feeling discouraged or disconnected from the world around them. This couldn't be further from the truth. Research has shown that the brain is plastic, meaning it has the ability to change and adapt, even in older adulthood. In fact, lifelong learning is one of the best ways to keep your brain sharp. Studies by the National Institute on Aging have found that people who engage in regular mental exercises, such as learning a new language or playing a musical instrument, show better cognitive performance, including improved memory and concentration. Learning new skills also stimulates the release of dopamine, which can help improve mood and alleviate feelings of depression. Whether it's taking up painting, learning to cook a new recipe, or mastering a new digital skill, you're never too old to learn. Dr. Paul Lin, a neuroscientist, states, "The brain is more adaptable than we once thought. In fact, older adults who engage in mental exercises often show improvements in cognitive function. It's about finding the right challenge for your level of ability and embracing the joy of learning." Myth number 5. Older adults need less sleep. Many people believe that as we age, we need less sleep. This myth often leads older adults to underestimate the importance of quality rest, believing they're getting enough sleep when they're actually not. The National Sleep Foundation recommends that adults over 60 still aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. While it's true that older adults may experience more fragmented sleep and wake up more frequently during the night, they still need adequate rest for overall health. Lack of sleep can increase the risk of chronic conditions such as heart disease, high blood pressure, and diabetes, and can even impair cognitive function. The key is to focus on sleep quality, not just quantity. Creating a comfortable sleep environment, establishing a regular bedtime routine, and limiting caffeine intake are all effective ways to improve the rest you get. Dr. Nora Weinstein, a sleep specialist, emphasizes, sleep is vital at every age. In fact, older adults who prioritize good sleep habits tend to experience better physical health, mood stability, and cognitive function. It's time to break free from these myths and embrace the truth about aging. By staying informed and taking evidence-based actions, you can enhance your well-being and live a more fulfilling life. Remember, it's never too late to make positive changes, whether it's lifting weights, eating balanced meals, or learning something new. Age is just a number. and you have the power to continue thriving for many years to come. As we close this conversation, I want you to remember one simple truth. You are not defined by your age. The challenges we face as we grow older are real, but they are not barriers. In fact, they're just stepping stones, leading us to even greater strength, wisdom, and fulfillment. The solutions we've discussed today, strengthening your muscles, managing your weight, staying active, learning new things, and prioritizing sleep, are not just tips. They are keys to unlocking a life full of vitality and joy, no matter how many birthdays you've celebrated. Think about it. Each day is an opportunity to grow stronger. By challenging yourself to take small, meaningful steps, you're investing in a future where you feel confident, healthy, and empowered. Let me tell you a story. Imagine someone like you in their early 70s who always believed they were too old to take up yoga. They had heard the myths, that it was too late to build muscle, too late to improve flexibility, and too late to feel strong. But they decided to try it anyway. At first it was tough. Every stretch felt like a challenge. But with time, they noticed something remarkable. Their balance improved, their joints felt more flexible, and most importantly, they felt more alive than ever. That person went on to inspire others in their community to embrace yoga, proving that it's never too late to begin a journey of health and transformation. This story could be your story. Each small decision you make today will build the future you want. Start slow, take it one day at a time, and remember that progress is progress, no matter how small it may seem. You are more than capable of achieving these goals. The truth is, you've already shown your resilience and determination by living through life's ups and downs. Now it's time to direct that same strength into your health, your happiness, and your well-being. Imagine a life where you feel not just good, but great, where you wake up every morning with energy, purpose, and the belief that today will be even better than yesterday. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's a reality you can create. So, as you take your next step, remember, you are not alone in this journey. You are part of a community of resilient, inspiring individuals who are all in this together. Keep pushing forward, keep challenging yourself, and most importantly, keep believing in the power of your own potential. The best chapters of your life are still ahead of you. Thank you for watching and being part of this incredible journey today. If you found these tips helpful and inspiring, I'd love for you to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who could benefit from this message. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you never miss out on future videos packed with practical advice, inspiration, and everything you need to live your healthiest and happiest life after 60. I'd also love to hear from you. Comment below and share your thoughts. What myth or misconception have you faced about aging? Or what new health habit are you excited to start? Let's create a conversation and support each other as we continue to thrive. Remember, you're not alone on this journey, and we're all in it together. I look forward to reading your stories and connecting with you in the comments.